So what's up? I think this is my first video for YouTube. I really do think it is, because I mean, I'm just lazy. I just watch videos and stuff. But this has been a really insane summer for me, because the King of Pop died, and I know it was like 2 weeks ago, and it's really taken me a long time to kind of get over the shock of him not being with us anymore. It's like, I mean, he was amazing. He really was. And a lot of people didn't understand him. A lot of people refused to understand him. And it's just, it's sad the way he had to live his life. The way that people just, they didn't even try to understand. And I personally don't think he touched the kids. I think that maybe he needed to understand that he's no longer a child, and maybe, you know, understand that there should be a limit. But I think that those kids and their parents took advantage of Michael, because honestly, if you look at him, he does not look like a pedophile. Like, honestly, he does not look like a pedophile. He just cares so much, and they just really took advantage of him. And I remember watching, I think it was 2006, 2005, and I remember watching the reenactment on E, and I would pay close attention because I wanted him to win. I didn't want this to happen anymore. And he left after, you know, he was found not guilty, and I didn't hear from him in a long time. And then there were rumors that, a tour's coming up, and I was excited, even though he wasn't going anywhere near America, which I do not blame him at all. I do not blame him, because America treated him like crap, honestly. I heard he was going to do it in London, and I was so excited. I was like, okay, so the King of Pop is back. He is going to make a huge comeback, and everybody's going to regret all the things that they did. And it didn't happen. It was sad, because I came home from work and my mom was watching it and she was crying, and I was just like, no, Michael Jackson is not dead. I mean, it can't happen, because when you think of Michael Jackson, you think of someone who is immortal, you know, because he made such an impact, not only in music but in the world, you know. He reached out to his fans by his music. He reached out to his enemies with his music, you know. He was that phenomenal. And people just, they just didn't know what to do. And I mean, when you have someone that sweet, that caring, and that huge, let alone them being black, yeah, it's not gonna work out. I mean, it was sad. And another thing that really ticks me off is, how come all these people that were making fun of him are now just saying he's a great guy, he's a great guy. Those news people that run 24 hours, 7 days a week on Michael Jackson and what is going on with his children and custody battles and money issues, they were not even worried about him. Those are the same people that put him down, but now they're talking about the King of Pop and having specials all over the TV. You should have done it while he was alive. You should have done it while he was alive. Why does someone have to die for them to get respect that they deserve? That makes no sense. That's what ticks me off. And on iTunes, if you look, it's probably not on there anymore, but like a week ago, there were at least 4 Michael Jackson songs that were in the top 10. His album is probably still #1. Exceptional, whatever the word is. I think I said it right. Well, whatever. It was #1 album. It was the #1 album. People are realizing how much they miss him, and it's so sad. Like the Counting Crows song, don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? That's what the people are going through, and that's what I'm going through. I mean, I knew what I had. I had every Michael Jackson CD, special edition. I heard songs that were never released because they were on special edition, and it was just, it's just a little shocking, because he's not here anymore, and he went through so much. And for people to talk about, yeah, well, Michael Jackson's not the father of their kids, and he doesn't deserve to have, Michael was the only parent that those kids knew. His family is the only family those kids really have. And to debate on whether they should stay with the family they've known all their lives or not, really, you fail. You fail at life. If you're going to take 3 kids away from the people that they need right now, then you deserve a big pimp slap by Michael Jackson and God and Allah and me. Because that's insane. And I mean, everyone knows, okay, so that's not Michael Jackson's biological kids. I mean, everyone knows that, because even though he may look lighter and he still has black in him, he was still a black kid, and those kids would have had some kind of black type hair, not blonde hair. But so what? So the point is, Michael Jackson took good care of those kids, and you can tell by at the memorial service how Paris reacted, how the whole world reacted. Actually, Michael Jackson basically took care of the world with his music, with his inspiration. And it's just so sad that it took them this long to understand what exactly the world had. Michael Jackson was an angel. He really was. And he didn't hurt those kids. I know he didn't hurt those kids. And I may not know him personally, but he let the fans know him through his music, through his actions. And I know for a fact, all those people that said he did it were people who were jealous, people who did not want a black man, yeah, I said it, a black Afro-American to be as famous as Michael Jackson was. And because no other white person, not Donny Osmond, and to me, don't hate me now, Elvis Presley, they couldn't even reach him. You know, Michael Jackson was huge. He had everyone famous. He married Lisa Marie Presley. You know, he was friends with Diana Ross and Elizabeth Taylor, who was huge. Paul McCartney, yeah, the Beatles, best friends. They went on each other's albums together. Duetted. Is that a word? I don't know. But still, they did a duet on each album. So, I mean, I don't even know what my point was anymore. Well, my point is, I loved Michael Jackson, and I'm going to miss him so much. So much, it's going to be ridiculous. And I think that's it. So, listen to some of his songs. Look at some of his interviews. Try to understand who he was. And one thing that I think everyone on YouTube, everyone in the world should watch is his private home videos, private home movies. Because he really lets you see exactly who he is. After that Martin Bashir crap, I want to say the word, but I'm not going to say it because Michael Jackson didn't curse, and I'm not going to curse. But yeah, he did that show after Martin Bashir, whatever, Martin Crabhead, that's what I call him. So you guys should watch that. Like, go type it in the search bar right now, like right up there. You see it up there? Go type it and look it up and see exactly how nice Michael was. And so that's my video blog for today. Hopefully I'll be able to do some more soon. Maybe you guys can hear me sing sometime. Or I might talk about the Jonas Brothers. I like them too. Alrighty then. Adios.